Good day and welcome to Obidati Family TV. The program now Hope Alive. Yes, Hope Day. We quickly come this morning, make we for discuss, have a conversation on this BBC News reports where they go everywhere. The fact check where we do for that, we won't bring and come. Make we tell them the things where they wrong for the BBC reports. And not be only me come talk this thing for this morning, I get people where we say them follow me enter studio to talk this. But first of all, we no go fail to greet on a good morning, afternoon, and evening, depending where they look, where they watch us from. Today we go deal with this very particular issue before we go begin to talk other things. I know what make we take time. People were there for studio with me. Angel Day here, Esther Day, and we also get Princess.
Good day, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent, obedient worldwide. Welcome to your neighbor say Hope Day. We get hope, yes. Tinubu's identity should not require surrogates, spokesperson, or lawyers. Please let him come out in person and address us Nigerians. Welcome on board. Let's discuss.
Yes, so wonderful well-meaning Nigerians and obedience out there. Now welcome to another episode of Hope Alive. My people, the people has the power. All we need is to reawaken the power and achieve these new Nigerians we all are waiting for. Join the conversation.
Good day, well-meaning Nigerians and my fellow obedience worldwide. Welcome back to Hope Alive. Explanation is not tedious when you have nothing to hide. They said the same thing to PO and he presented his certificates whole and asked people to go and verify. Same with Atiku, he cleared his own. But Tinubu is still going round and round and round, even though BBC wants to side him or whatnot. But we will not allow it to happen. We will still expose all the certificate forgeries and everything that has to do with it. So join us as we discuss today.
Yes, so join us as we discuss this very particular issue from BBC report, British Broadcasting Service. Their news for Africa, where them bring come out yesterday, say no evidence where them find for where Tinubu certificate they say they forged. Then they make very big mistake. Now the thing where carry us come studio today. And we want clear people make them they look out for the facts. They for court, then talk say they know they deal with truth, say na facts then they deal with. Here we they do and facts. Now we they talk. Now this thing they come out from the people where we say they call themselves British Broadcasting Service News. They say Bola Tinubu diploma called. Fact check where we they carry come out shows say it they very false and it they wrong. Seriously wrong. And we just won't bring that thing come out. Make everybody around the world know say BBC don't fail for this one. And then follow our hand join. Now make we start, make we for no kill time. First, then get three analysis where then talk say they use to analyze say no evidence there for waiting a talk. This three analysis now there for screen now. So I don't even want make we begin kill time. He said there are three different diplomas from Mr. Tinubu that we refer to throughout our analysis. Now so BBC take talk. Now from their own page, we they come out this one. These three analysis where then they refer to, they say number one, the original one from 1979, which he has said in the past was lost when he went into exile in 1990. Then they said the second one that he submitted to INEC, supposedly a replacement diploma from CSU. They said it is similar to diploma issued by CSU in the 1990s. Then thirdly, they said additionally CSU holds another replacement diploma for Mr. Tinubu that they say is probably from the early 2000s that he never collected. Now make we hold this thing for here. Make we start from their number one. They said the original one from 1979, which he has said in the past was lost when he went into exile in the 90s. Now, this very particular one is what we call a non-existent certificate. The original cannot be found by the university. Tinubu said he has lost it since 1999. It is not existing. Quo pro quo, I be waiting in the column, is not available, non-existent, should not surface. Nobody should discuss about it. It has no bearing whatsoever, because we don't even know how it looked like. So their number one they refer to is off, because it does not exist. Then let's look at number two. The second one that he submitted to INEC, according to what they wrote here, they said supposedly a replacement diploma from CSU. They said it is similar to diploma issued by CSU in 1990s. Now, if you watch here, you see assumptions. They say supposedly a replacement diploma. Let's even agree with BBC without conceding that what he gave to INEC is a replacement diploma. Okay, let's ride with it as number two. Now let's look at number three. The number three, they wrote, additionally, CSU holds another replacement diploma from Mr. Tinubu that they say is probably from the early 2000s that he never collected. Let's now compare this their number two and this their number three. Number two here, they said supposedly a replacement diploma from CSU. That is the one they assumed that is with the INEC, that he submitted with the INEC. Then this additional thing they added, they say CSU hold another replacement. I don't know where BBC found anywhere in the transcripts that there is another replacement diploma. I don't know where. Everybody who had gone through this very particular transcript, who had gone it from page 1 to all the way to the end, we see there is no place that CSU said it has another replacement. They only have one replacement. Let's get to that transcript area so that I show you guys. BBC is totally wrong. And they should stop giving false information. This is a state-funded broadcasting service, I suppose, in Britain. And I think they are using the state funds wisely. Or, as other people would have argued, that this very write-up is sponsored. But I don't want to base our own fact-finding with this. I want to look at the facts from where the facts are supposed to emanate. The facts are supposed to emanate from Chicago State University, CSU. That is where the facts should emanate from. And that is where we are going to deal with. While you are getting these transcripts, let's look at the replacement diploma. There is only thing that is existing that I want well-meaning Nigerians and obedience worldwide to know. It is the replacement diploma. That is the only diploma that is existing, that is anybody can look at. The one we see in the screen is what they have said they have. I'm talking about Chicago State University. This particular one on the screen is the replacement diploma, which we call certificate. There is no other. The one we should be looking to compare whether it is a forgery is the one that Tinubu gave to INEC. We simply need to look at that very one and find out whether they are the same thing with what Chicago State University have. And that is what you are looking at in your screen right now. We call it fake Chicago certificate, because we have been able to find facts that this is forged, a fake certificate that is with INEC. Now, if you look at the stamp, you'll find out that that stamp came out from the High Court and the other stamp is of INEC, meaning this came out from Mike Enahoro that went to INEC and subpoenaed them, or from Freedom of Information was able to get this very one. This is what Tinubu deposited with INEC. This is the same one he claimed at a Chatham House that he has collected a replacement diploma. And he said that this that he had dropped with INEC is the replacement diploma. This is just the short and the long of it. We have two things to compare here. What is on INEC, and the next is what Chicago State University has provided. That's all the comparison, nothing else. And this is what Chicago State University has provided. They call it the and we can see clearly this is not the same thing with what Tinubu have or with INEC. Clearly, it's not the same thing. Nobody should be talking about a non-existent original. It does not exist. Chicago State made it clear. They can't find it. They don't have it. Tinubu said he lost it since 1999. So why are we going back to that? We need to deal with what we have. That is what he has provided with INEC and what the school, the Chicago State, has given us as a replacement. So if the assumption of BBC News is that this certificate is not fake, then I think they need a magnifying glasses to be able to see that these clearly are not the same thing. And when they talk about different fonts and different writings, it only exists with the one that Chicago State University has provided. Let's look at it. This very font that has CSU 9, CSU 10, CSU 11, and all those ones, this is what they are provided. But this one is the only one that has Bola A. Tinubu. It's immaterial to me the one that came, whether it came with honors or not. That is not what we are looking at. That is what I'm looking at. I don't care about if there is honor or there is no honor that is circled in red. What concerns me here is whether this authenticated replacement, whether it's the same thing that we have on INEC. And the answer is absolutely not the same and can never be the same. These are the only two certificates we're dealing with. Now let's look at the transcripts where we buttress the facts. The facts are always open when you have an open mind that you want to see the facts. So let's look at the transcript where he stated clearly they can only authenticate the replacement diploma. And recall, this diploma was issued a long time ago. And they said Tinubu never collected it, further clearly saying what we have in mind. Now, this is the transcript. And if we look at this very transcript, we'll see the answer in one of the questions. He said, the question was, and CSU doesn't know if any diploma like the INEC diploma have ever been issued, correct? He said, I believe. That is what we produced in the request. Hold on. He said, the one that are like it are CSU 8, 9, and 10. This man was referring to that particular area, that particular certificates that are similar to what Tinubu brought. Not exactly. Say what is similar. They are like, but not the same. The question again. It says CSU 8, 9, and 10 are dated in 1999. Correct? The answer is you are correct. Or from the 90s, correct? He said yes. And XBit 6 is dated from 1979, correct? It is dated 1979. So CSU doesn't know of any diploma dated 1979 like the INEC diploma that has ever been issued, correct? It's a simple yes or no answer. The man says, sure. And he went again, he said the question again, that's correct? And he said yes. And the question again, and CSU has no basis that the INEC diploma was issued by CSU, correct? The answer is, the students in question graduated from the university in June 22, 1979. We were not qualified to verify whether this document is authentic. They are not qualified whether this document is authentic, given that it is not in their possession. And the question go on and on and on. If you go to the very top of this, you will see that at the very, very top, there is something I need you to see. He said up again. Now you say you have never seen a diploma that cuts off the signature, those ones not important. Question, and CSU doesn't have a 1979 diploma that contains the same font, signature, and other things that looks like the INEC diploma. The answer correct. And CSU doesn't know of any diploma like the INEC diploma. Like the INEC diploma having ever been issued, correct? I believe. And that's what we produce in the request. Now, request he is talking about the request for the production of the replacement. The replacement diploma. But let's come back. This very replacement diploma is already what we have talked about. This is the only document that even the Supreme Court of Nigeria must deal with. And the other document to deal with is the one that we need to compare, that is with INEC, none other. Whenever you say something is forged, there must be an assumed authentic one that you must compare. You can't just be talking about 1979 original diploma that is non-existent. We should be wise enough to deal with the ones that has been provided by the Chicago State University, and that is the replacement diploma. So the question should revolve around, did Bola A. Tinubu give INEC the replacement diploma that came from Chicago State University? The answer is no. This is what he gave, and this is a fake certificate. That is what the fact check is about. Come back to studio. Let's have some to make some comments. Angel, as you say, your mother they do muimu since.
Yes, because the thing can't surprise me, because BBC reporting looks like a paid misinformation operation. Because I don't understand. Why should they be spreading false rumor, false investigation? Because if they claim they read that thing, they should come out clean and tell Nigerians. They should stop confusing Nigerians. Because I don't understand. They even have their numbers so that our obedient people can put a call to them. Because the thing just vex me for heart's sake.
I think somebody tweeted about it, A+A.
Yes. Please, my obedient people, you should put call across to them. Ask them questions. Why should they spread false rumor, false reports? so that they will begin to confuse Nigerians. Oh, is it true? Is it not true? Where the whole thing is so crystal clear. It's so clear. Everybody is seeing it. Even the people that graduated from university and those that didn't even graduate can even read it. It's so simple. They should call their number so that we'll ask them questions, please.
Even FIJ, that's Foundation of Investigative, they actually did their own, they did their own investigation after BBC spread what they did yesterday. FIJ did their own and found a lot of discrepancies in what they said. In all the analysis that they gave out, FIJ found their own. Do you understand? And they got to the conclusion that BBC gave the wrong analysis on everything they gave. These 3 points that Mr. Kanu already listed earlier, they were ruled out. Because I don't know if maybe because it's BBC, those people now came out to say what they said, trying to make it look as if it's overriding what a whole lot of people have actually gone ahead and investigated. David Hunde in them, all these people have actually brought out their time to investigate on this and find out the facts about this. Do you understand? So them coming up to just maybe say whatever they want because it's BBC, I don't know if it's because of the prestige they already have. They think they can just come and say anything and we'll just swallow it whole and sinker. That's not possible. The things that were stated in the certificate, they were saying that some of the certificates that were issued in 1990s is the same with the one of Mr. Tinubu, and that is not true. Because in 1990s, the signatories there were supposed to be Elnaro Daniels, Dr. Lubin, just 2 of them. And in that deposition, they stated it. Mr. Caleb Westbeck stated it clearly that in the 1990s, that's from that 1998 there about early 2000, that the signatories are supposed to be there are supposed to be 2, which is Elnaro Daniel and Dr. Lubin. So, and we have already seen that the certificate that Tinubu gave to INEC has 3 signatures. This alone has already ruled it out. I don't know where they're bringing their own facts from and their own analysis from.
Exactly, because even just like what you said now, they should not drag their prestige on the mud like CSU. Because I don't want to believe that BBC is now a carrier of fake news regarding this Bola Tinubu and CSU certificates. It's very, very appalling of BBC of all stream medias. No. So the thing is that it's very, very obvious. What they have a very false information. They have, in fact, it's very, very and what we already have seen in the past few weeks. Just like Dele Momodu brought out Tinubu articles, classmates, yearbook, his mom, and everything regarding to article. Who are Bola Tinubu's classmates? What qualifies him? Like, what qualification did he enter CSU with? That is even the basis. On what admission level? Because what we saw was chemistry, biology, and physics. For an accounting student or an economics student, it's very, very abstract. The information and everything they brought out is totally different from what you already know. Yeah. So they should make their investigations very well. And I trust our obedient. They've been bombarding them with calls and messages and all that.
Yeah. Yes, and they should not make us or think that they are being paid or they are seeking for favor from Tinubu, please.
Okay, I think we have actually tried what we need to do, which is to make sure that what BBC brought in is not the exact thing or is not what they meant it to be. Let's just assume that that is it. But I think they need to come clean on this. BBC should come clean on this, their report, that there is no evidence. There are crystal clear evidence that Tinubu Bola submitted, or should I say Bola Tinubu submitted a forged certificate. That is what we have seen from the transcript and from the available evidence. That is what we have seen. And there is no any dispute about it. Somebody who actually is blind that we see. Let's leave the issue, like people do say, to the Supreme Court to decide. I mean, they have been doing there's a lot of contradicting things coming out from the courts lately. So do we have the trust and do we have the faith or what do I say, the belief in the Supreme Court to give justice? Nah, nada. Anybody that said that they have such with Supreme Court, I will tell you they are just having the, even that Baba Ahmed said it, you understand?
Yes.
And that is one of the reasons why they ask you to go to court. Really, if citizens want to take back their country, it is entirely up to them. Peter Obi has done his own part by coming out to call out his fellow contestant, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to come out and speak to Nigerians on the controversy surrounding this certificate, and he has been mute all this while. Should stop using like angels, surrogates, and lawyers and spokespersons and whoever that wants to talk about. That shouldn't be the way. He should mount the podium of his high office to talk to Nigerians. Anyway, no be Supreme Court on everybody go. Now the court then talk say make we go. We don't go the court. Na them, na them. They don't even talk say we will be pundits of inconsequential merchandise. That one na big grammar. But I know what he mean. He means say if we talk, go heaven, go earth. But all of na way they there will be Nigerians or well-meaning Nigerians and obedient. Not be only me. Hunger go mama for Nigeria. You go mama everybody. And again, the fuel scarcity where we say they reach everywhere, not be saying as scarcity, na money no dey to buy them. Because when money is scarce, fuel don't scarce be that. So other one go reach everybody. I know say our people were there for diaspora, then they support us. Anytime we be say we will want to take back our country, then go support. Then they there because they believe for the new Nigeria where we they talk. So all those one, waiting I go tell on. If on not be we go they talk here our own, na to talk. To come out, tell on wetin be the truth. Now our own job, now our own contribution, now we dey do. You where they there, whether you there for streets or you there for house, you there for school. If you know the contribution where you go bring, make you bring come now. No be the time where be say Supreme Court don't come tell on say wetin Haruna Samani talk. Na him be the main koko. Una no fit do anything as at that very time. Now wetin I dey tell una. Now no go fit do anything again. The time when I fit do anything, now I fit do. Now when we say, if we see the truth, we go bring and come out for now. Now our own job be that one. If we see any wrong crooked where they go on, we go come out, we go talk them. But if you know your own part, make you do. And as you there, you dey watch us now.
Political party, it belongs to a movement that is.
Make you read them, make them know say British Broadcasting Service news they wrong. Say evidence they say Tinubu certificate where they for INEC no be replacement. Now in taking mouth talk say replacement in collect am. But the people where we go meet will be Chicago State University. Then don't talk say in no collect am. That one they very open. They say in no collect am. Then say he there with her, he there with them. They even show us the copy. Now when they show, he no collect am. So if you no collect am from there, now waiting there INEC. They don't they come out from third party vendor where no work, will be dead on arrival. Then don't begin to enter another one. But anyway, I never hear cables here say they won't carry obedient movement, they won't hijack obedient movement. Make una shine on our eyes, so because all these things wey we say we dey talk, una go think say na just joke, but make una know say grand plan dey. They don't begin dey shut una mouth wey be obedient all our mouth. They don't begin dey shut am small, and the hijack wey dem dey hijack. No me even talk am. Na Labour Party person Yunusa. Na him take him mouth talk am say plans dey to hijack the obedient movement. When that one happen, una go dey there for 8 years. Let's take a lesson from Yunusa.
Those who are contesting against the Labour Party are accused of this particular attempt because humongous money has been shared among different groups to lay claim that the obedient movement can now vote for a particular candidate aside from the Labour Party candidate. and trying to send a signal that, look, the obedient movement does not belong to a political party. It belongs to a movement that is trying to make a change. And the change is directly under the brand ownership of Peter Gregory Obi. And that is exactly the message we are trying to sell. And let me try to draw your attention back to 2023 February during the elections. Most of the strategy that was put in place, and now here is a warning and a very warn our members to be mindful of some of the gimmicks that they trade. Most of our candidates were being sold out and being told that they are not contesting anymore. In fact, at the last minute, the presidential candidate of our party, Peter Gregory Obi, at a point our members were being told that he has already sold out to another candidate, that he's no more contesting. So they put in this particular gimmick as a way in which to demarcate our candidate. So we've learned from that particular situation, and now that's why we are giving early warning for those who have traded this particular idea and then making press statement saying that the obedient movement can work or vote for another political party. No, it is not so. The obedient movement is a sole brand of Peter Gregory Obi, because of the Nigerian youth who believe solely in his style of leadership, style of politics, and so he has given directive. When he went to Imo in Owerri, he went there with the obedient family, including the very elected governor of Abia State and most of the stakeholders. And the obedient movement were being directed strongly that Senator Atan Achonu is the candidate of the Labour Party, and the obedient movement should come out en masse and vote for him directly.
So I don't hear from the main spokesperson will be Yunusa Tanko, as in talk say even the obedient movement they exposed now. They want hijack them. If una dey close on our mouth, nothing go change. It no go change. Our own na to come out tell on how the thing take be. So now we don't come out, we tell on say BBC information they're wrong, and we don't prove on how they're wrong. Anybody when you want talk to again, I beg make you know they refer to non-existent 1979 diploma certificate. You know they anywhere, no being there for INEC, because Tinubu don't take him out talk saying don't collect replacement. So no being there. The other people talk say they know if you find and make we no carry our mouth, they go that side again. Let's concentrate on what CSU said they have. The authentic replacement and then the fake replacement that they have at INEC. That is what we are saying. This is original and this is fake. Just compare these two and you'll be just fine. Thank you very much. As we don't come out, can't explain this one. Now, money need be for our side, and I know which time it be for our side. Make on a like and share the video. We will come back later in the day with more news on things we'll be saying they happen. Do your own part. I'll carry the mic, give Angel. Make way for Vanna, they come out for studio.
Thank you so much, my well-meaning Nigerians, my lovely and intelligent obedient. We must hold the people in power accountable. Not only Tinubu, even the Supreme Court. I talked yesterday, say, our hashtag don't change. All eyes on the Supreme Court. Yes, we will press their neck this time. They know they hear something. They must hear by fire, by force, because posterity is waiting for them if they judge nonsense. We appreciate you for being with us. Thank you so much. We love you. May God loves you more. Bye for now.